We are big fans of your work. We really want to work with you.
Thank you.
Script is perfect. There's just a couple ideas we'd like to run by you.
Okay.
First off, is this something you have to star in?
Hey, George, it's Rob Schenider.
All right.
What can I do for you?
So what you just heard is a clip from Real Rob, which is a brand new series on Netflix. And so far, I'm like 3.5 episodes into it, and I'm loving it. The star of that show, Rob Schenider, is on the phone right now. Rob, how you doing, buddy?
Thank you, man. I hope you like episode 3. Is pretty funny, huh? That's basically a true story. What happened to me is I did this tea commercial for a friend of mine, and he said, "Dude, it's only going to be in China. Don't worry about it." The next thing I know, it's in Chicago and L.A. and New York and San Francisco, and people making fun of me and everything. It's like, oh my gosh. So, but anyway, it happens.
I was wondering because it seemed like that might have been true, so that's incredible that happened. But you live to tell about it, right? You're better off because of it, maybe.
I guess so. Yeah. I'm an idiot. This stuff happens to idiots, and so I thought I'd make it, at least do something positive with it, make a TV show out of it.
Well, the show is great, and I started episode 1, and I love that your wife is in it, and your wife, Rob, your wife is hilarious, by the way. I'm sure you know that, but she's great.
Thank you. Well, I was trying to talk her into doing it, and she was pretty hesitant. She said, it's not my language. And I said, it's okay, you're going to be fine. You're funny, and, and it'll come through. And I said, no, just get somebody. And I said, look, we can get somebody else. But I said, you might have fun with it. So, and I said, let's just do it. So, Netflix was very supportive, and so we just did it. And I think she's happy with it. And, if she wanted to have a career at it, she could, I think. But it's, I'm just really happy for her and proud of her.
Yeah, her timing is great.
She's a beautiful young lady.
I just,
she's awesome.
I just like it because my wife and I have a good relationship, and she's funny, and I try to be funny, of course, but we have that good natural back and forth, and that's what I noticed immediately while watching Real Rob. I was like, boy, this is so natural for them. I know it was scripted, but did you find yourself going off script at all?
Well, it's like I said, it was tougher for her because she's not acting in her own language, so it would be kind of cruel to go off and expect. But we'd ad lib when we were writing it, and that's the time to really do it and kind of get it and figure it out. And then I just work with her on it, and she just kept getting better and better as it went on. It was really kind of tough because I had to put her through like a 3-month acting course with her and Jamie. And just get them to get to react. So we just go over and over and over until they're just not acting anymore. They're just making it real for themselves. And I remember the first day because she was concentrating so hard on the English, and I had my choice was like keep working her and just get a better performance, and she'll be happy with it, and she'll be probably it'll affect our sex life, and then or to just take it easier on her, and then we could continue to still have sexual relations, and then she would not be happy with it later because of the performance. And I said, I'll just be. So I was tough on her, and I remember a couple of friends of mine who are producers on the show with me, were like, this is getting a little tough, But she's great. I'm really proud of her.
Well, I'm glad that it worked out. So talk about Netflix because, Rob, they're really. That's really a great place to be, isn't it? You have to feel so good that they picked it up, right?
It's the best because it's like, come on. I can do any length I wanted. Sometimes the shows are a little longer, and I could do any of that language, and it's the best place. They have 70 million customers, and they allowed us to have complete creative freedom. I had 0 notes from them.
Wow.
I just love the show, and so, it's fantastic. So anybody can go to Real Rob, and you can watch it when you want to, and it's out there forever.
Right.
So they and so I really like that you can watch as much when you want, and we'll see. And if it does good enough for them, and so far they're really really happy with it, and I'm trying to figure out when we could do season 2. So that'll be exciting.
Yeah. That was going to be my next question.
Does your wife like it?
Yes.
Does your wife like it?
You know what? My wife has watched. I think she's done. So I think she's ahead of me. Because we kind of
the whole thing. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Did you dig it?
She loves it. She was excited. I mean, obviously we've followed you for years, but she got into the show because I told her I was going to talk to you, and then she was like, "This is great." So I started, and I'm almost mad that I'm only 3 episodes in. You know what I mean? Because I told her, I'm like, you can't spoil anything because I'm talking to Rob Thursday. You can't give anything away. Like, I don't want to know.
Well, I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
The stuff that happened in the show is true, and when you get to episode 8, that's true as well.
I love it.
It really happened to me.
Well, I hope season 2 happens. And Rob, I have some questions from your fans on Facebook. Could I run through these with you real quick?
Yeah. Please.
Okay. So let's start with Brian on Facebook. He says, "What was it like doing the Ridiculous Six, being with Sandler and the guys again? Very funny. We know that."
Well, I hadn't made a movie with him in 5 years, just because I've been doing my own stuff, and he's, and he's always working. But we love each other like brothers, so it was, we just got the feeling like this could be the most fun we ever had in our lives, and we really had a ball. I mean, it's just like old guys on horses and with guns and dirt, and of course, I got the goofy mustache, and I'm playing the Mexican guy Ramon. So I've tried to have a really deep voice the whole time, and I think I ruined my voice for life because of that. But we had fun. I mean, he's not a great horseback rider, but he's very brave. So he threw himself on. My favorite was like we're doing the scene at night, and it's literally like just at past sunset, and it's a beautiful blue sky, early evening, and this silhouette of this beautiful, majestic stallion, and then Adam has to climb on top of the horse and take off, and he tries to climb up, and it's on a little bit of a hill, so it's a little bit tough for him, So he climbs up, and then he falls off, and he tries to climb, he's pulling. So everything was perfect except Sandler trying to climb on this horse. And it was just hilarious. We were just dying laughing.
Before they take you, because we're running out of time, I just Karen wants to know a sequel to Benchwarmers ever, maybe?
I'd love it. I just Major League Baseball bought the movie now, and
wow,
play it every couple of weeks. So I'm really happy that it's most fun of my life too. Playing the cowboy movie and then playing baseball.
Right.
And Adam Sandler, he's the guy who really wrote it. And,
sure.
It was what a great time. So I'd love to do that again.
Well, I know you love.
Originally supposed to be me and Farley,
sure,
and Sandler originally. So, but it was still fun doing it with my buddy David Spade. So that was great.
It was very funny. I know you love baseball. My brother's in the Angels farm system, so if he ever makes it, you'll have to look him up out there. Last fan question, Kathy, really quick, wants to know if there are plans for a third Grown Ups movie. The second one did well. First one was classic. You heard anything?
Yeah, I think the next one Sandler does for Netflix is kind of going to be a little grown-up-y,
Okay.
It's a bunch of guys, and he's putting something together, and I'm always, kind of excited about seeing what he's going to do and what character he can make for me that we can have fun with. It's going to be tough to beat this one, though. I think The Ridiculous Six is the funniest one we've ever done. So I hope people get a chance to see it. It's out there on Netflix, and it's the best place in the world to have the show. They've been great, and so I hope you guys enjoy Real Rob and Ridiculous Six. Yeah,
we will. I hope you get a second season for Real Rob. It seems like it's going to happen. I'm very pleased for you, buddy. The show is great. Rob Schenider, thanks for taking the time this morning, man.
Thanks, Tony. Tell the wife I said hi, and thanks for watching.
I will. Have a good Christmas, all right, buddy?
All right, thank you. Take care, Tony.
Thanks, Rob. See you. Bye.